Hello, good evening to you all. Today is 26th January 2025, which is our day 13 of this IT employability skills bootcamp for women. Like always, we start by showing our outlines. That is what we are to cover for the day. So today we'll have a recap on what we did. That is on day 12, which is yesterday. And also we are going to talk about Google Form today. After that, we'll have question and answer, conclusion, and then we call it a day. So if you can recall, yesterday we wrapped up the MS PowerPoint together. I show you how to create interactive dashboard, how to do all the animations, and how to make it looks awesome. I also take you through where to get all the infographics, images that you might need in order for you to create a very good looking uh, presentation. So we wrap the MS PowerPoint yesterday, and today, of course, I told you that we're going to share the video of ODK with you, how to develop it after doing the uh, having introduction to data collection. I discussed that with you. So I believe you all watched the video that was the videos that were shared with you on how to develop the data collection tool of Open Data Kit, which of course today I'm going to take you through one of the data collection tools that you can use, which is Google Form. That's what we are going to discuss today. Okay, so you all work with Google Form. All of you, you work with it. You see, is the form that you use to fill for this program. It's just online form. Just go through the form. You click on the link. You go there, fill all your information, and send your data. So it's online data collection tool because you must have a network for you to be able to use it, and you must have a network for you to fill the form and send the information. So we're going to look at how to develop this form today, how you're going to do it, and uh, you are all going to learn how to do that today. Okay, so let's go and see. So I'm stopping the sharing of my screen. I'm sorry, I'm opening my browser. Okay, so if you want, whenever you want to develop this Google form, please go to your browser and write docs.google.com. That way you need to write on. So you go to your browser and you write this docs.google.com. So just click on that. So when you click on it, it's going to show you this. So what the next thing you're going to do when this page opens for you, please understand all these steps so that you not forget how to, uh, you know, go about it. Just click these three dots that are here, click on it and click on forms. So immediately you click on forms, it's going to show you this. This is how it's going to show. The page is going to appear for you. So you need to click on this blank form. There are different, samples that you can use. You see all these, you can use them. They are free, but you need to click on form because we need to develop the form by ourselves from the scratch. Okay. So now, uh, what you are going to do is after this open for you. So let's go through this interface and I'll explain what all this is all about. Maybe some of you, this is the first time you are seeing all this. So this as you can see, for example, this untitled form is the name of the form. It's because we didn't rename the form. We didn't give it any name. That's why the name is untitled form. That means the name uh, doesn't have a name. For now, we didn't name it. And if you click on this, it will take you back to where we are. That is the first page it shows to us. So if you click on it, it will take you back to that where we click on form. It shows where the place where we click on blank form. So that where it will take us to when we click on this form's home. But here, this is where we rename our form. So if we want to rename our form, maybe I'll call it registration or maybe bootcamp registration. So I can call it that. Bootcamp registration. So I rename the form. Automatically, I rename it. You see the name change from here. So when I put bootcamp name, now the name the the form is not that untitled form. Now the form has a name, which is bootcamp registration, as you can see. So that's for it. But here, this is when after this is a folder. Maybe I want to move the form into a particular folder. Then you click here and you turn it to that. So that's uh the folder that you want to move it. And this time, maybe you want to make the form to be your favorite forms, then you click on this. But all these two is not something that you might need for now. So I'm just telling you what you can do with this. You know what that style means. Even on your contacts, you make contact to be favorite. So this one, if you make this form to be favorite, whenever you open the forms, all the forms that you have, this one that has this star will be the first, maybe at the top of the list for you. So that's it. These are add-ons. For now, I'm not going to talk about add-ons. I'm not going to talk about that. Then we have customized themes, and this is themes. So for the themes, if you want to change the color of these themes, and not only the color, even the text, font style, font size, image, you want to put image on top of here. All this is where you need to do it under these themes. So you see, if you want to change the font style of this header, that is roboto, maybe you want to make it to impact. You see the character, that is the font style, has changed. Maybe I want to change it to something else. Maybe I want to change it to this. You see, this is how it looks like. So you see, this is it. So you can go ahead and change the font style. You can change the size. Maybe it's 24 now. You can change it to maybe 22, or maybe you can change it to 19. You see, but I'll take it back to 24. That's the highest size. So for the questions, so we have the questions and we have the field for the question. That is the answer text field. So if I change this also to this is how the questions will looks like. Maybe I can change it to this. The questions will looks like that. So that's for the question. So for the text, that is where people will fill the question. That's one also you can change it, and you can also change the size of it. And after that, what we have after that is the header. So this is the header. That header is for the image. So if you have your own image that you want to put, go ahead and put any image that you want, or you can select from the libraries. That is the themes images that are here. Just go ahead, go through them and select any image that you want to put on the page. So you see, let me try and put one for you. So let me select this. Let me scroll down and put this. Okay. Okay. So let's put something like this. So let's click on this and click on insert. When you select it, then you click on insert. So you see, we are going to have a page here. We are going to have a page here like this. That's what we are going to have. You see, we put the image. So if you want to remove the image, just click here and remove it, then click back here. If you want to change it, you change anyone, or you click on upload and put any image that you want. Maybe you have your own images that you want. Please go ahead and put the image. So we already have our images, if you can recall yesterday. So go ahead and put any image that you want to put. For example, I just want to put any out of these images that we have yesterday. So let me just select one, maybe, or not this. So if you select it, you put the image like that. So that's how it's going to be. So that's the image. So you put the image. You see, this is it. It will ask you to select the image. If you don't want the image, maybe you clear it and you select it. You choose another one that you want. So this is how you upload the image on that background, and the image will looks the way you want it to be. So that's it, and that's about the image. So I'm not going to put anything. I'll leave it like that. I'm not putting any image. I'll just show you how to put that. The next thing is the color. So you can change the color of the page. So now I can put this red one, I can put this, I can put this, any color that you want. Go ahead and select the color. The page is going to look like that. The way you change it, it's going to look like that color. So you change the color the way you want the color to be. So that's for the color. So that's all for the background. You can change the background. You see, I just changed this one. You can make it white. You can change this. You can put this. You can put this. All these are the background colors that you can use in here. So that's for this. So I'm talking about these themes. So now we are done with it. So this is for preview. If you want to preview what you are doing, now I just click, look at it. This is just the preview. You see, this is just the preview. I create what I just did. So whenever we are doing this, maybe we started developing the form. When we want to see what we have done, we click on preview. Then we go there and see what we are doing. So this is undo. You all know undo, and this is redo. We have redo. So if you do something, you want to undo it, you click on undo. If you want to redo it, you click on redo. So these are the keys for undo, and this one is for redo. So this one is if you want to copy the link, you want to share the link to people, you want to give the link to people so that they follow the link and they share the link with people. So that's the how you copy the link and you send to people. So when you are done with developing this form, maybe you want to collect data from your colleagues, or you want to share the form with people on WhatsApp or on any social media. This is where you copy the link. This is where you copy the link this is where you copy the link and you share with people, and people will click on the link to go to the form and fill the form. So this is where you click on. If we want to publish the form, when we want to share the form, maybe using the emails, maybe we have emails of people, we want to share it with them. So we do this and we share it with them. So that's also a part of the thing. So now this one is to copy the link, and this one is to share the link with people. So that's how it is. So we also have this. If you want to publish this, publish. If you want to publish, maybe I want to publish the form. As it is now, we did not publish the form. So even if we share the link with people, nobody is going to see the form because we did not publish it. So I will click on publish later. When we started uh, creating the form, we were done. I'll click on publish. So when I click on publish, we publish the form and the form will come live, and anyone can see the form, can also use to fill whatever we want them to fill. So after this, we have this. If you click on these three dots that you can see here, is if you want to make copy of this form, maybe I want to create another copy of this form. I don't want to start afresh. I just want to change some things and change the link. So I click on this make copy, then I will do that. Then for the move to trash, if I want to move it to trash, that one also is something that I will do. Then maybe I want to delete the form. So I'll click on this and say I'm done with it. So that's for moving it to the trash or for deleting it. And we also have this pre-filled, and if you want to just fill the form, pre-fill the form and just send it, or you want people to see it like that, you click on it. All these are new features that they updated the form. This is not how it is 1 month ago. That's not how it is. So they just updated the Google form, and that's why you are seeing all this. This embedded HTML, for some of you that have HTML uh, knowledge, is just like iframe knowledge. If you copy this, uh, you can put it in your page. It's something that you can put in your page so that people can see it in your page when you are developing a page using HTML. So we have print. If you want to print the page, you click on this print the page. This app script is just a way of developing application. If you want to use it on this Google form, you go ahead and do that. So it's just a way of creating other applications and form online. But you don't need this. For now, this add-ons is the same with what I discussed about these add-ons. So add-ons is also a high level of this. So this Google form also, it has a lot of features, and if you want to master it, you can master it, but it has a lot. that you can do. But we're not covering everything. I'm just trying to teach you how to use it, how to develop it, how to collect data, how to download the data, and the rest. So that's why we're talking about this. So this keyboard is just you want to create bring keyboard shortcuts. So that's where the keyboard shortcut is. So you see it, you see all the keyboard shortcuts that we have on this. So you see Control key, Control G. I told you all those shortcuts that we have done. Sometimes it depends on the tools that you are seeing. All these are another other shortcuts that we have, but most of the shortcuts are related to what you have. Like you see Control L, left align, E center, right, Control R, you see, are also kind of the same with what you have learned so far. So that's the shortcuts that we have there. So the next thing we'll talk about is these questions. So we have questions tab. So this is for the questions. So all the questions we have is going to be under here. That's the question. For the responses, if people started respond to this form, we are going to see these responses like this. So you'll see one, two, three. It will start counting how many people fill the form. And we are also going to do this together with you because I will drop the link with you and you are going to fill the form and we are going to see how many people fill the form and how it looks like. And also for the setting, this is where it's going to look like. So for the setting, you can, you see this Google form, you can also create a test like the test you have done. So it's something that we can create with this Google form. So you can create a test for people. People will go ahead and write the test objectives. When they are done, they will see their answer. So it's something here like this you can do. So for the all this, we are going to talk about this. I'm going to take you through all this. We'll talk about this so that you'll know how to set everything under the setting. I'll talk about that so you will see it. So now, uh, we are not discussing about quiz. I'm not, I'm not teaching you this quiz. All I'm teaching you how to collect data. So that's what we'll discuss. So, uh, we talk about these responses. First of all, so I'm talking about this setting under setting. I'll show you how to set up this. If you select this verified, it means anyone that want to fill this form must log in with his Google account, that is Gmail. So that means we need to leave this verified. So please don't touch it. But if you want, you don't need to collect emails. Do not collect, just make it not verify or responder input so that people will write their email by themselves. So, but if you leave it as this verified, it means anyone uh, that needs to fill the form must log in using the Gmail. So we also have the send responders copy of their response. If you want them after they fill the form to see the copy of what they filled, so you click on this. Okay, I'm sorry, people. Please, I'm sorry. Which link are we using? I think we are using the same link, right? Please talk to me. I think we are using the same link. Oh, some people are telling me about today's class. Why are they asking me about today's class? Okay, someone said there is a bit confusion. Confusion of what? It was not stated in the group. Must we tell you that there is a class for you to be in the group, in the to click on the link? It's the same link that we have been using. We just changed the link once. It's the same thing we have been using. No, it's the link that we used the last class is yesterday. So I don't even know what you are saying. So, oh, I think it's the link that we used yesterday. So if you say last link is the link, no, we did not change link every day. We did not change link. There is only one day we change the link. And after we remove people after your assignment, we change the entire link. And we've been using the link. It's only day before yesterday. I asked Ahmad to use a link, new link for you. But we use the same link since when we started. We never change a link. It's the same link. It's the same link. Don't get confused and don't confuse yourself. So it's just people that wanted to come late. It's okay so that I will not even get kind of upset about that. It's okay. Okay. So Another thing is, okay, if you want to send the response copy to people, it's okay. When requested, maybe someone needs to have the copy, will click it. Okay, I need the copy. So the person will click that to get the copy. Or maybe always. So immediately they fill the form, they will see the copy of their response in their email. So that's it. Then we have allow response editing. So for this response editing, if you want people to come back and edit what they have sent, so you can allow this. So in as much as the form is still collecting responses from people, so you need to allow this so that people will come and edit what they have filled. But if you don't want people to edit their response, so don't on this, leave it the way it is, like this, off. Don't turn it on. This is like you turn it on if you turn green, but if you click here, you turn it off. So for the limit one response, so this limit one response, if you want people, if you want to limit everything to one response, that is, if you feel you can not fill the form again, so you click on limit one response. So that means once you fill the form once, you can never fill it back again. So it's only one response. So if you like, you leave it like this. If you don't like, you turn it off. So another thing under this presentation, you click on this drop down under this presentation and you're going to see progress bar. Progress bar has to do with the progress of the person filling the form. How many percent left or how many percent you fill. So the person will see the progress as he is filling the form. So we have shuffle question order. So this reshuffling of questions is just has to do with if one, two, three, four, someone fill the form and someone come back to fill the form again, everything will change. So if, for example, is a questions or maybe as you when you are filling it, number one is full name. So later on, if the person come back, number one will not be a full name; it will turn to something else. So that's what this shuffling is. So it will keep reshuffling itself like that. So for this confirmation message, you click on this edit. So you write all the message that you want people to see after filling the form. Maybe congratulations, your data is received, or congratulations, your information has been captured, or congratulations, whatever you want to fill, you write it here. So maybe you can say, thank you, your information has been captured. So this is what you need to say. Then you click on save. So immediately the people, any person that send the form, they are going to see this, congratulations, or thank you, your information has been captured. So we also have this show link to fill another form. So if you don't want people to fill another one, just click on this. You will not show them the link to fill another response. So that means you restrict everything to one person. So that's it. So another thing that we are going to look at is this view summary of results. So you don't turn off this so that anybody people cannot see that. People cannot see that. They are not going to see the result or how it looks like. So that's how it is. So just don't turn it. So the summary of result summary, you will not show it to anybody. You leave it like that. This auto save, if you want, as people fill in the form, it's going to be auto save. If you want that, you turn on auto save. If you don't want that, you leave it like that so that as people fill in the form, it will not save what they are feeling. It will not save what they are feeling. It's going to be, if you close the form when you come back, you'll not see where you stop. But if you turn on this auto save, that means even if the person close the form or refresh the data, because now if I disable it, I turn it on, it means if the person close the form and come back, he will start afresh. But if I leave it like this, once the person started filling the form will remain there. The form will remain there. And also, if you come back and refresh the form, you continue from where the person stopped. So that's for that. So this default, so if we want to make everything default, so we already tick on this verified. And that's all. I'm not going to touch this. And under this default, make question required by default. It means every question, if we want it to be required, you must fill a question. You cannot send it without filling it. So we need to make it required. That required, I'll show you what that required means. But in a pronoun, just leave it like that. We'll turn that by ourselves. So under these responses, just Don't touch anything. We'll come back to touch about it when people start feeling this. Come back to do that. So for the questions now, again, let's start developing the questions. Let's start developing the questions. So now, after the name of the form, which we already put the name here, let's talk about the form description. So for the form description is just you need to write the description of the form. So you need to write the description of the form. You need to write the description. You need to write the description of the form. Maybe this form is whatever you want to write. Just write everything related to the form, like the way you saw it when you. Okay, let me open one form that we have. At least slash. We have a form. This post-secondary school bootcamp. So let me just copy this. Let me just copy this information. So you see, just copy the information like this. You copy it, maybe that the description of the poem and paste it. So it's going to look exactly like this. So let's say I'm going to create something like this. I'm going to create something like this. So let's do that. So when you did that, just come back. Now let's start creating the question. So now under this untitled, that's where you write the name of the question. So let's say we want to have the full name. So I will say full name, and for the full name, you need to change the type of the data that you want under the full name. Type of the data that you want. So for this full name, normally you make a short answer. So that means people need to fill it like this. They need to write their full names like this. So that's how it is. That's how it is. So you make it like this. So if you want this full name to be required, that means nobody can send this form without filling the full name. So this require, whenever you see a form with this asterisk, red asterisk, it means it's compulsory. You must take it. So that's one thing about that. So what we are going to do is we need to make it required so that it will have that red asterisk on it, so that the full name must be required by people that are responding to the form. So when you are done, then you click next. You ask for the phone number. So I think that's what we have second. So his phone number secondly is this. But this phone number, there is a mistake with this form. It shouldn't be compulsory because it's optional. If the phone number is different from uh your WhatsApp number is different from phone number, you write that. So I'm going to click on this to make it difficult, but I'm creating another one to paste that question that I'll copy, but I'm not making this to be required, and I will make it short answer also. So I will create another question. So I'll come here and select the gender. So for this gender, I'm going to make it looks like drop down, not the way it is there. So for the gender, we need to make it drop down, not multiple choice as it is. We need to make it drop down. So I'm going to say male, then you press enter, then you write female, and that's all. So maybe we can make it required. Then I will click here. So it's going to look like this. So we are done with that. So for the email, we can put the email, but of course we are collecting emails by default. So if we don't need to put that email again, so we leave it like that. Then we need to put the date of birth. So I'll click on this plus. This plus is to add the question. So understand this. We make this required. If we want to delete it, we click on this, we delete it. If we want to add it, we add it like this. So for the date of birth, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a date. So automatically we have a date data type. So we need to select that date. That's how it looks like. So this birth like this. So this is how it is. So we make it required. So that's it. So if you want to copy this particular question, you need to copy it, or you want to drag it up. Maybe you need to come here and you need to drag it up, or if you want to bring it down, you need to bring it down like this. And that's how it works. So that's how all this dragging and dropping works. Okay. So after that, what do we have here? We have country, LGA, state. So let's just have that. So now we have country. So we want people to write the name of the country, but name of the country is the same country, but sometimes we have people that are not from Nigeria to join it. So we can select country. Also, we can select state to be state of residence, or maybe just state because people doesn't understand that state. Then LGA, you put LGA. So the next thing is just another highest qualification. So for this highest qualification, I'll create a multiple choice. Now I will not make a drop down. I will show you the difference between this drop down and multiple choice. So maybe we'll have SSC, So you press enter when you write SSCE, NCE, HND, BSc, MSc, PhD, like that. So that's it. So you write all this and you make it like this. So just leave it like that. So that's for it. So then we have year of graduation from secondary school. So you see how to create all these days. So if, the way we did date of birth, that's how you do it. Then I'll create this computer literacy. So that's what I'm going to do. So let me just create this computer literacy. What do we have? We have beginner, we have intermediate, and we have expert or advanced. So let me just put that. So let me say beginner. Let me say intermediate. Then we have, for example, expert or advanced. So that's it. So the next thing is just to show you upload. So for example, maybe I want people to upload any something. Let me say upload your passport. Just to upload a passport. I'm not going to make it required because we want you to send to fill this form now. So what I'm going to do for you, whenever you need to collect a file from people, you want them to upload something, come here and select this file upload. Then you click on continue. This continue is going to connect whatever data you are collecting here. It's going to be connected with your Google Drive account. So that's how it's going to be. So whatever people fill upload is going to be like that. This specific type of the form that you want, maybe you want a specific format or data type that you want people to fill. Document is anything document, Microsoft Word, you know what document is all about. If you want spreadsheet, is Excel file, that was spreadsheet. PDF is PDF, you know PDF. Video, presentation, PowerPoint. Drawing maybe is something that you want to, of course, upload. Maybe it's Paint, is Corel Draw file, or is something. Image, you know, image. Audio, you know, audio. So you select the type of file that you want people to upload. So if you select image, people cannot upload anything other than image. But it's only when you on this, when you turn on this. If you didn't turn on this, it means people can upload whatever they want to upload on this form. So maybe you make it image and you leave it like that. This maximum number of files. So you can select how many files do you want people to upload. If it is only one, you select one. If it is more than one, five, you see, you select five. If it is 10, you select 10. So you select that. The number of size, that is the size of the file that you want people to upload. So you go ahead and do that. So you see here, if you want them to upload, you know, if you want them to upload the size, maybe 100 MB, 10 MB, 1 MB, 1 gig, you select any size that you want. So that's how it is. That's what this upload is all about. If you want to make it required, you make it required. So after doing this, you are done with your form. After creating all this, you are okay. You are done with everything. Then you come here and click on publish. That means you want your form to become live. Now you want the form to become live. You want to publish the form. So far, anyone with the link, yeah, you want everyone with the link to be a responder. Don't touch anything here because you can change, you can manage this. You see, I click on manage. Don't touch anything there. Just come back to this and click on published. So now when you click on publish, it means you publish the form and anyone or everyone can see the form. Once you copy this link, this is where you copy the link and this is it. You can copy this long list and share with people, or you can make a shorten. You can shorten the URL and you copy the URL. Another thing I will show you, let's see if the website is okay. I will show you how to create this bit.ly so that the name of the form will be very easier for people to use and to use all these long figures for them to fill the form. All they need is to write the name that you created with this bit.ly and you share with people. So allow me to just log in. So go to bit.ly.com. I just right click on login. So I'm continuing with my Google account. So when you open this, you click on continue on this bit.ly. Even if you never use the bit.ly, just follow this procedure. You'll have the account with them and you'll be able to create a link that will copy the link here, come back to your bit.ly and just click on create new. When you create new, then you click on link. So after you click on link, then you paste the link that you copied from your form. You paste it here. Then you come back and you put the title of your form. So I'm going to just call it Bootcamp registration. That's the name of the form. You put the title here. This is where you put the name of the form that you want. Maybe I call it Bootcamp or maybe Women Bootcamp. I don't know if it is available. If you click on it, it is not available. It will tell you it is not available. So this form that we developed here is going to be bit.ly//Women Bootcamp. That's the name of the form. Once you write this, it's going to take you to the form. But we need to, you see, it just say that this exact link already exists and cannot be duplicated. So we need to change the name of the link. So I'm going to say Hammad Women Bootcamp, but it's very long. Please use something very easy for people. So I'll just call it Hammad WB. That is Hammad Women Bootcamp. Let's just call it that. So when you say bit.ly/Hammad WE is going to work. So when you come down here, all you need to is just for you to click on create your link. You see here, click on create your link. So this link that I just developed now, just go to your browser as we am speaking to you. Go to your browser and write bit.ly/HammadWB. It will definitely take you to this link, but let's do it and see. Bit.ly/HammadWB, enter. Is going to take you to this form that we just developed, which then we are going to see how many people fill the form. So please go ahead and fill the form. Just write the name bit.ly. I'm just writing it for you, /HammadWB. Enter. Just follow the link and fill the form so that we are going to see how many number of people that fill the form. So this is the responses that we have here, as you can see. So I'm going to be seeing how many number of you fill the form. So as you are filling the form, we are going to see the responses here is going to start counting for us. And after that, I'll show you how to download the data so that you'll see all the people, you'll see all the information of the people that fill the form. Please go ahead, in 2 minutes, you can do it. It's not something difficult. Let's go ahead and fill the form so that we will continue. I'm waiting for you. Nobody filled the form. Let me refresh and see. Please, are we all together? Have you filled the form? Only one person, Deborah. So I can see the names of those that filled the form. It's only Deborah that did. So we have one response, two response, two response. Aisha, two response. We have three response. Nefisa, Nefisat. Okay, we have six people that responded, but we have about 34 with us. So I don't know what is wrong with the rest of the people that are here. Just to fill this form is something else. Just to fill the form. Okay, 16 people. That's great. That's great. I think it's okay. Let's continue. So now we have the response of 16 people, and you see this is a summary of the people that we have so far, and you see all these are this. So that's okay. So now if you want to download the data, please just come here and download the responses. You see this download CSV. Just click on it here. It's going to download the data for you. You see here, it's going to be a zip file. Just click here. After you click it, you go to the download. You are going to see it and open it. That's number one way of doing it, downloading this. The next thing is you click on this link to sheet. Just leave it like this and click create sheet. So now when you create sheet, when you open it like this is the data, the raw data that we have all this, you see. So just go ahead and click on file. After you click on file, you come to download, then you click on this. Now you download the Excel file of it. So you see, this is it. Then you go ahead and open the data like this. So this is how to create this form, and this is how to download the data after people upload the form. So the next thing I will show you is if you want to stop the collecting the data, so that when you finish collecting the data, you want to stop the collection of data, come here, click on this, click on this publish again. Just click on it and click on accepted response, turn it up. Then you click on OK. So now all of you go back to the form. When you go back to it, it's going to show you now this form is not what accepting responses, and that's it. But let me show you something. You want people to see image. If you no longer accepting the response, you want them to see something, maybe registration. The registration is closed. For example, like this, then you click on save. That means anybody that go back now to fill the form is going to see the registration is closed. So this is how it is, and this is how it work. Someone was asking, is there a way where the date can be simple to input? I didn't get you. Where the date can be simple to input. What do you mean by that? I think date is very simple to input like this. Month, day, and year. It's very simple to input it like this. You don't need to open the calendar to do that. Just if you know the date, for example, now you want to put 808, maybe December, or maybe August 12, then 12. Maybe you want to put 2004. You put it 2004 or 5. Very easy. This is the simplest way I think one can do that. So I don't think there is a. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying. It's very easy. If you know how to navigate through the calendar, it's very easier to do it. It's very easier. Within 1 second, you can do it. It's not something difficult. Just learn how to navigate through it. When you open the, okay, let me see it. I think it's good. When you open it, look at it. When you open it, it's just, you see it like this. Click on this 25, you see. When you click on it, on this 25, you click on this, you see, these are the age. You see, all these are years. Just scroll up. These are the years. Go ahead and select the year that you were born. Maybe you were born 2001. You select 2001. This is the month you select, and you select the date. And it's going to put the date. Or you can write it by yourself. You can go ahead and write it by yourself. I understand. Okay, so this is how you're going to create this, how you're going to create the bit.ly, how you're going to use this form. And that's what where we are going to stop exactly. That's exactly where we are going to stop. So if you have a question, please go ahead and ask your question. If you have a question, ask your question. If you don't, then we call it a D. Please, if you have a question, ask your question. If you don't have a question, we call it a D. Okay, no any question? So I think this is where we're going to draw the curtain, and where your assignment will be on its way. So it's going to be anything. So we'll share it with you. And also, please be serious. I told you, you get less than the marks that we want, we are removing you. So as you can see, we even had few people that are attending. We are about 136. So you're only 36. We are 139. You are only 36 here with us. So don't worry. We'll remove most of the people that are not even attending. That is something that we will do, so that it will kind of be something else. No, it's not going to be multiple. Okay. So thank you. Uh, this is where we're going to stop. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful dream. Bye bye.